Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get
Welcome back.
Nailed it.
Yep, we're here. Granny's queer. We're used to it.
That's very true.
Yeah. Did you do anything good today? Did you do anything good today?
No. I woke up. I got to work out and I'm dying.
I mean, I guess that counts though, right?
Count it, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll count it. What about you, Corn?
Had a pint of queso for lunch.
Oh my God. With what? Like chips?
Chips
pita?
and street tacos.
Motherfucker, that sounds nice.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Probably won't shit right for a while, but worth it.
Yeah. Heard of those queso enemas?
Yeah, I think it went in the wrong end. Hang on a second. Let me turn this fan off.
Hoodie was the wrong choice. Still sweating.
The hoodie was the wrong choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you just finished working out?
Yeah. Yeah, and I just went cold shower. Right back.
Damn.
But we're ready to party. Hey, while Granny's not here, you're the perfect person to ask this. You all about portable keyboards? You a portable keyboard guy?
No, I'm more of a if I like it that much, I'll get to where I need it in multiple places. I'll get multiple keyboards.
Okay. I like that even better. I like that answer even better, but not a great one for what I needed it for.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Sometimes
MIDI keyboards you can't just like pick up and play. Like I have to plug that into a computer. Like that's not something you can just like play.
Just a plain keyboard.
Yeah.
Dude, can I recommend one?
Nothing would make me happier.
I've gone through a few. I still have 2 of them. The other one I gave to my brother and my niece has it.
Shout out to your brother and your niece.
Yeah. Now that one was they called it a digital piano, a Roland FP30.
Okay, now we're getting into the fancy stuff. I like this.
It's Roland. Nice. It's got the
FP30. Sorry to interrupt.
I believe it's an FP30, but it's got the fuck, man. I forgot terminology on this shit. What are you looking at?
Nice. It's nice.
Oh yeah, right.
It's nice.
It sounds fucking amazing. Like if you ever wanted to just ball out and get a goddamn keyboard that just sounds oh my god, dude. And it's Bluetooth. You can just tell it to play Beethoven and it'll sit in the room and just it sounds like
get the fuck out of there.
No, and the way they designed the body of this thing, it's like it's all acoustic chambers and shit. It sounds not like a keyboard. It sounds, and I mean, I was in band. It sounds like I'm standing in front of a fucking piano.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
See, I had an 88, like a shittier, what would it be? Probably like the Casio digital pianos, but it was 88 keys. It was just massive. Yeah. But just like, I don't play piano like that, but I play enough that I want like maybe like 49, like half of that. I don't know.
Give me 30 seconds. Let me look at this model of this red one over here. This is the one I would recommend.
Oh, red is Corn. Sometimes you just get me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get me. Shout out to the chat. We see Brady in there. The tax is theft. Shout out to Amanda. Anyone play piano out there? Ooh, Mandy Dev has a Yamaha. Yamaha.
It's not that damn big. All right. It's also Roland. Roland Go keys.
Oh my! Those are the colorful ones. Those are God damn it, those are.
It's very nice. It's got auxiliary inputs, outputs for headphones. It's got a port for a pedal for sustain, and it's what is that fucking term for
Aftertouch, the
no,
velocity
it's a keyboard
sensitive.
velocity sensitive key.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that.
velocity
Yes, it's got that.
Yeah.
This isn't
Is this it?
No. Let me see.
Okay.
You got,
This is a Go 3 probably. There's a Go 5 as well. Okay.
let's see.
This is not what I wanted to hear though. I was hoping. Oh Jesus! Now we're talking. Fuck pictures. This is a visual.
Can
show.
only do part of. What? We're reversed. Damn it, Corn! Pull it together. Mirror camera. All right.
Boom.
So
Oh yeah.
it's you can tell it's dusty as shit, but
Yeah, that's fine.
this fucking thing. Watch that reflection. Is sweet, dude. It doesn't have the same like badass tone that the other one does, that big rolling, but you're talking like less than half the price also.
Yeah, for sure. That other one was a pretty penny for sure. But so this is the Go 5. Oh, can I see the left of it?
Yep.
Okay, now I can see. I can see pretty well there.
Let's see if it's got a
Okay.
something else on it. Model or some shit. Oh, Go 61K. The model is GO-61K.
I love that. I wanted to learn piano mainly because it also like half teaches you music theory. Just by like you learn the scales. You know what I mean? You can kind of understand like when they were teaching music theory, it was on a piano anyway. So you're like, fuck, I kind of want to learn how to play this. And now in the modern age where the piano can turn into literally any fucking instrument, I feel like that's the meta. If you get what I'm saying. Oh my god. Like something just immediately happened inside me there. You're all in for a treat today. You understand that? A treat.
It's just, but and it's got so under each one of these different. You can see. Let's just make this large here. Why not?
Yeah. Max them.
All right, so
All right.
these right here, piano. Now, stage grand piano. Concert grand. There's like 60 different pianos on this fucking thing, dude.
That's so dope. Oh, that's so fire.
Organ,
That's so fire.
same, and anyway, you get it. There's a ton of different shit on here.
So it's pretty much like if you've used any of those virtual instruments that have it like all split up by category. It looks like it has it all there, like bass, drums, keys,
Guitar,
brass. I think I see.
it's
Brother.
this. I swear, it just says try this. Oh, you can read it.
Yeah.
It says and they're saying try this. What the
Fuck is it saying?
Try this. It's
Oh,
literally
that's I could. I was. Oh, that would drive my dog nuts. Okay, I have two very important questions, Corn.
it's
Number
one key plays different notes.
Can you export these sounds into like straight into your computer, and does it work as like a MIDI into your computer?
It can be a MIDI, I think, but I'm not positive, to be honest. I didn't want anything. I already had like 3 MIDIs at the time, and I wanted something that was. I was probably very clear. I don't want to fuck with MIDI.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the same boat right now. I want to get rid of this and then get like a small MIDI one, and then just get a piano for fun.
It's the same key. Same key.
That is jarring to the headphones, but great sound.
That's enough.
Just that last one. I was like, ooh, that is going inside my skulls.
Yeah, I forgot about this fucking thing. Anyway, enough of that.
Yeah, and trying to learn fucking music theory on guitar is like, you know what I mean? Like I learned like a, what do they call that? A pentatonic scale, like straight down, like that.
Yeah.
But when you look at that compared to like a piano, you're like, what? Who wrote this?
Yeah, it's different. Oh, and it's got the whole thing right here for your it's like sheet music and shit. I forgot there used to be a way to make this fucking thing do like some samba music, like old school.
Like the demo, like hit the demo. That's what I always used to do. Like you hit the demo and then pretend you were doing it, and then you weren't doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm literally just mashing buttons trying to get it to make a sound. So
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you. Same type of professional as myself.
But yeah, man, I'd recommend the shit out of that one. I spent a lot of time actually. I mean, while I had that FP. Now I've looked at that one too, and I think it's check if it's got velocity sensitive.
There's one
keys.
that does and one that doesn't, but I don't know what I need the velocity. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I like playing it like Mac. Well, I guess not on piano. That doesn't make sense. Where everything's like the same.
Yeah, you want that velocity.
I guess it's just like $40 more for the velocity one, but I like it in red. Is what I was getting at.
Yeah, and the handles,
black, white, or red.
The handle on that, actually, I mean, if it ends up being one that you like really like, the handle's going to be fucking really handy. This one doesn't have one, and I used to travel around with it and shit. And
do you want to hear something crazy?
Tell me.
The fucking velocity sensitive one.
Yeah,
just doesn't have the handle. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Which is last one, and then am I doing this the wrong way every time?
How do you do that?
Whatever, who cares?
Do it.
It's working for me.
What is that?
This is the same one, but with velocity sensitive. So it's literally
no way.
I think so, at least.
Is this is Roland?
No, these are the Casio tones.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's right.
So they're like probably half the price of that Roland Go keys.
Okay.
So these are mad cheap, but you can put like AA batteries in this and be on your way.
I mean, this one does too, or it takes batteries, but they're dude. Yeah, do y'all have Guitar Center up there?
We do, yeah. I
Yeah,
go
man.
to Long and McQuaid though. They're the shit up in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Big music center. I'm loyal like that. They let me return things unashamedly. So it's almost like I have a YouTube channel and I'm making unboxing videos and then returning shit the next day, but I'm fucking not even close to that smart. I'm like, this sucks. Fucking return it.
Oh shit. But yeah, even when I had that other Roland and the third, this Casio that I've still got in there, I just never got into it. This little red fucker was the favorite. I've already decided long ago if I get rid of all the others, I'm going to keep that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Appreciate everyone in the chat humoring us for that, because I just had to ask before Granny. Because Granny would obviously yell and not be happy with that conversation. Yeah.
Well, we can ask him what he would look for in a keyboard when he gets here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He is retardedly late.
My parents think of bringing me over one. I was telling them about this, and they said they found one, and so I can't imagine how old that one is. But
found what, a keyboard?
Yeah, like one of the old ones.
Oh wow!
It has to be a Casio, cheap one.
Man, those are pretty sought after if it's like an older one too, because just for those old synth tones and shit that they had back then.
Yeah, when like you have like the number 1 to 99, and you're like typing in the sound and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of those.
Yeah,
I'll update you on the next show.
Fuck yeah!
By the sound of the chat, they're fucking super into this.
Yeah, good. That's what they're here for.
Shout out to you, Gibbons. You know what I'm saying? Love to hear him play piano.
I have a great announcement to make.
Are you pregnant?
I was able to fix the 3D printer this morning.
The one that you had written off?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Thank you. After about 10 minutes of taking it apart and pulling fuses and looking at it, it turned out to be, I just needed to reseat a single cable. It was nothing was wrong. It just the cable needed to be reseated. The high voltage cable, but I guess it wanted fresh contact.
Did you get fresh contact?
Oh, it fucking did. It fucking did. I haven't done a calibration. That's not a word. Calibration print yet, but I did turn it on, and I was able to successfully preheat that print bed, which before just couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Granny's falling ill sounds like karma to me. Have you ever gotten into or thought you would get into 3D printing?
No, I never did. I'm always curious to know what people are 3D printing. Model number didn't count, CBJ.
Caller, you called.
Hey, you lollipops gagging along about the 3D printers and KEY boards. Good job getting the printer going, Corn.
It's the Pinda board. It's the name of it.
The Pinda board.
Pinda.
Named after Rod Pinda.
It was actually named after a woman that the inventor hit on the way to work that morning, Vicky Pinda.
R.I.P. Vicky. You're a revolutionary.
Oh, yeah, the bits.
Oh, wow.
No, he's right.
Corn or
caller,
who sounds like a
one of us has to go. You vote now.
Question mainly based on Stevie J's comment saying, you can 3D print parts for your marble run.
Stevie J's goddamn right.
What are some exciting things you're printing? 3D printing?
Nothing. I haven't printed in quite a while, but I'm gonna. Honestly, right now, top of my list, parts for my marble run. And that's just a recent development.
Based on this comment, or before that?
Unrelated, actually,
okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay. That's impressive.
Yeah, the weird small world. The someone had asked me if I was going to print some fishing lures, and I thought about that, and I don't think you can really do that well, but I'm probably going to fucking try. And there's something else. God damn it. What was it? I don't know. I'll think of it. Brady?
I do have a question about the 3D printer. Like a serious question, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's why we called you. What's up?
Yeah, thank you. Are you like anything you print, is it movable? Like, or is it just like a stationary piece of plastic? Okay, so
let me get the camera.
Like
hold on.
Yeah, no, time out. I want to clarify. Are you asking if the material can somehow be in motion?
Not the material itself, but can you print something in a way, let's say if it was a fishing lure, that like, could you print it in a way to where the tail could be a little bit movable? Like in the water, like, force of motion. But because like you would print it a little bit thinner here, a little bit thicker here, a little bit thinner here.
I was just saying there has to be some type of mechanical thing, but if you built like this, like, I know what you're saying, like a structure that would allow it to like, almost like little segments on the tail.
Correct. Yeah,
that's like a
what
ball.
I'm asking.
Of course, yeah, of course. It would just be the design. That's what I'm always like curious. Where the fuck they get the designs for all these 3D print shit? Do you have to make it yourself?
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah.
Bradles, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, can you see the camera screen?
No.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Well, this is a visual show, so call back when you can. See.
When I call, it's always a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second.
Oh, that's fucking cool. What?
So this prints as a single piece. Like I didn't have to assemble this.
What?
And you can you can there's a shitload of
Okay,
angles in there.
I see it. I see it.
And
Move it again.
Cool. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, that's Corn. Everyone in the chat is thinking the same thing. You know what we're gonna ask? Have you? Yes or no?
yeah, I fucked this.
Okay, so that prints as a single piece, and then what? How do you get it? The motion. Okay.
Well, it's jack powered, as you can tell. No, it's just a sit around thing. Honestly, this is the only use case for this, is showing people, hey,
Right.
look what I 3D printed. Like, there's no fucking function for this thing, or no purpose.
How do you make it? Now, do you have to cut out around all the little parts that actually move?
No. Like, I literally clicked a button, and there was nothing on the print bed right here, and then I walked away for maybe a day. When I came back, I took. Hold on, it's gonna be worth it. This spatula.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just popped this fucker off the print bed.
Hold on, it's gonna be worth it. That does look
This
like a
spatula.
fucking satisfying ass.
I can't wait to see
spatula.
the spatula.
Oh, bro, you're in for a treat when the delay hits.
It's winter.
All right.
Little tiny
I think
guy.
I'm getting ready for the big
Feel like you
reveal.
can make mini, like
This-
that's like
nope.
for a mini grill. Oh,
But yeah, mini grill flipper burger thing.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh wow, that is a tiny little spatula, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it doesn't have a sharp edge, but it's got a very tiny rolled edge, so it doesn't damage the print bed. It
Can I
is
make a
kind
joke?
So, please, been waiting on
this
one.
is on Granny's behalf because he's not here. That's a regular size spatula. Corn has ginormous hands. Yeah, he would have made that joke. He would have made it. I promise.
No, he
Granny.
wouldn't have made that joke.
Gone, but not
Well, you
soon
know-
enough.
We can pretend he makes any jokes. He's not here.
You can print things that articulate.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh well, no, I didn't. I did have to assemble that.
Now, is this more of a Zen type of a fidget toy, or does this have?
It is. I don't know what. Like I said, this has no fucking purpose. It's
So
okay. It's actually a spinner, I believe. You can tell the geometry is a little rough on some of these edges. It's got some shadows in there. That's because I blew up this model like 600%. It's supposed to be no larger than one of these things. I just beefed. I scaled it up and said, "Print that, dickhead," and then it did. I made
like
it as
that.
large as the printer could handle.
I like that. Go ahead,
do
Brady.
you have to actually design this in a program, or can you just say print? Like, how do you
Great
how do you
question.
come up with that? Like,
Go to thingiverse.com.
okay,
Yeah, a side
And-
question while you're pulling that up is: do certain printers only have certain capabilities? Obviously, size, I guess, but
Size is the most common limiting factor. Then other printers are resin based, and some are filament. I guess most are filament based, but the resin based ones, you get a way higher resolution of a print. Resin based printers can print. Like nerds at the gaming store, how they'll play with. They have like a little dungeon figurines and shit. Yeah, it can print that level of detail, and it'll look like it was mass produced.
nice.
Wow.
I got a buddy who he started out with resin printing, but now he's doing custom sim rigs. But he still has his resin. Shout out to Custom Sim Rigs, Rocky Sim Racing. Check him out. But if you he like prints like shit for like attachments. He printed me like a cell phone holder once. It's fucking some cool shit. That's what I was
oh
wondering. Like,
yeah,
how did he
Fuck
do
yeah.
that? He just made it. And he's like, "What's your dimensions of your phone?"
So which one? Do you have a resin base or filament base? Corn filament is just melted plastic, right?
Right?
Or are they both just melted plastic?
No,
Resin seems a little bit more like a poly, like putting two things, like a JB weld, putting two things
a
together.
lot of questions. No time
compounds.
to answer any of them though. The resin based one is not melted plastic. It's actually resin, and yeah, the melted
Okay.
plastic one is just melted plastic. Next.
Okay.
But you can, in theory, still make like holders and like a cell phone holder. You can make little parts for shit as long as you just find the design. And is this the only place, or is there an actual place you can design it if you had the ability?
If you want to design your own stuff, there's some limited abilities, I think, in Thingiverse. Yeah, I wouldn't even fucking recommend it. I would go to Tinkercad.
That cone with the legs that are hanging is kind of what I was talking about with like the if you were to print a lure, having the tail be able to move around.
That's gorgeous. Yeah,
you could definitely do that.
That Freischwinger, the Freischwinger up there, that's the one I'd get.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Middle bottom right now.
Oh, that.
The Freischwinger. I don't know how to speak German.
I'm trying to find a specific one that I'd made once before.
The resin printers also have toxic fumes, Stevie J is saying, so you got to be a little bit more careful about where you're printing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Depends on how long you want to live. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Doesn't everything have toxic fumes?
Subjective, Stevie J. Nice try.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gene Hackman didn't even die of carbon monoxide poisoning, so take that.
Here's a Tomb Raider 3D model we could print.
Now, okay, you can actually see there for the scale. Okay, pretty cool.
But so what the fuck would I do with it?
Let me ask you something. You go to this website, and do you get the dimensions to feed into for the data for the printer?
What? The dimensions?
Yeah, like what? Like how does it? Like what do you send? How do you send the pattern? I guess is it called a pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pattern, just like picking up a sewing pattern from Joann Fabrics.
Shout out to Joann Fabrics.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's an ST. All this shit is an STL file. That's the thing you need to remember, that the extension is an STL file, and
which is
the only thing you need to fucking remember. Again,
yeah.
So
it's the file type.
What does the STL stand for?
Lithographic, I believe.
Okay.
But I could maybe I just pulled that out of my ass. Google it.
No, dude, why'd you if you went with that, everyone 100 here is not even Googling it. That was so good. I was like, yeah.
I believe you, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe the shit out of you.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, STL file.
Nailed it.
Oh no, God damn it. Brady, shut up. You download the STL file, you put it in, you need a slicer. That is what is called, what people call their the software side of things on the computer. So instead of a Photoshop or a,
you use CAD, AutoCAD and shit like that. Those things, it looks like.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, if you're trying to make something, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
like make a design. Yeah. Fusion 360 would be would be the best option if you're like looking. I would say they're the Adobe of slicers.
Corn, I got one last question for you.
Hit me.
Say I wanted to make something. What do you think it would cost to make product wise, I guess, to use it, to make like a Tomb Raider model or to make that same thing that you just made? What would that cost wise for the material?
A roll of filament's about $20, and that would you could probably get 60 of them out of a roll.
Okay. How much are those printers? Actually, you know what? Don't answer these questions for me.
Then you could turn around and sell them for $20 each, and you're making your money back off the filament roll.
Yeah, if you're gonna print a model like that, I would definitely get a resin printer. Any kind of models. If you're printing just tool type stuff or rough shapes, these are good. These are fine.
I don't know why I laughed when you said that, but because I saw Paz's fucking laughing face, and I thought about someone's gonna try to dick one of those models. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna try to put their penis in one of these 3D printed models.
Absolutely. I do have rubber filament.
Not Pazzi specifically, by the way. Pazzi didn't mean that. What I meant to say was like inevitable.
Yeah, but Pazzi, you too can dick down a 3D printed file. It's not. It's for everybody.
No judgment. We don't kink shame.
Gotta find my roll of rubber and print a tire or something sometime soon.
Hey, if you need a model, like
You'll model for me?
Yeah, I'll model for you. I'll be a penis model.
Ooh, thank God. We were in need of a good penis model.
Been hurting for one.
Penis model.
Yeah. Hell, they say you can 3D print the better part of a gun nowadays. I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's some gray area that maybe we should not talk about on here. But that was like
let's
one of my
fucking talk
biggest
about it.
questions.
I'm into this because you know what? When I was young, do you guys remember like the elastic band guns? Could you create like those kind of things? Those things are badass.
Absolutely. Rubber
Oh my
band
God.
guns.
Yeah, band guns were the shit, man. I got one and it immediately got confiscated.
Do you remember potato guns? Anybody made potato rockets or potato guns?
I don't think I actually used one. I always heard of them.
Shit,
you actually
bro.
shoot a potato?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yes. Now we're talking corn.
Like a rocket, dude.
All right, Brady, we got some rubber band guns on the screen.
Okay, I gotta wait about 5 seconds.
Got a little Beretta here. Revolver. If you want to.
But you can actually make a real gun with all the components. A working real gun.
Yeah, just print all the stock upper, lower, front end.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. Oh, that's some cool fucking rubber band guns there.
Oh yeah.
Man, shout out to rubber band guns. Oh, that one, that last one looks like you'll get shot in a couple states. You mean on the left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I get caught watching those fucking police highway videos sometimes. It's crazy, man. Like the fucking where they're just like approaching for a traffic stop and then fucking somebody's dead soon. You're like, Jesus.
I've gotten into something that's like cops, but it's game wardens. It's like North game wardens. I think they're in Canada, and they're just or they're right on the border. But the shit that they run into, like in Montana and stuff, it's a bunch of goddamn criminals out in the woods. That's all there is.
Yeah, people are fucking assholes, bro, when it comes to that shit.
Yeah. I think I would love being a game warden.
But the fucking, the civilians, like they are shit people to those game wardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like they know that they're fucking up the environment, but they just don't give a fuck. That's the problem in my mind.
Yeah, I like those shows. Border security shows. You know what show shit? Just good.
No, pretty good.
Yeah. It's like just.
Do you get to see them get sent back like right live on screen, or I mean not live?
Like you get to see them caught lying. Like you get to see how bad. Like, oh, nothing in my luggage. It's Chinese. That was a Chinese impression. I apologize to all the Chinese people out there.
I'm hold on. Actually, my internet cut out right during your impression. What was it?
Yeah, nobody heard it. Say it again.
It was okay. Thank you. I get to do that again. Oh, there is nothing in my luggage.
That's not how you said it.
I can't tell
Sounds
if that
different.
was more or less offensive than the first time I said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hi, I'm American. May I use my credit card, please?
So, yeah, exactly. Brady, that was literally the exact meme I was thinking of.
Did we lose? We lost him, Granny, didn't we?
Yeah, Granny shortly arrived. I hate to read backstage message. Said, I'm sick as fuck. I said, we got you. And he left. And I was like, oh, I didn't mean leave. I meant like, I'll make fun of you a lot. But just like,
we would have.
Yeah. Granny, if you're out there, roll on the stream so we can yell at you.
What's worse, being sick or falling on a cooler?
How are you falling on the cooler?
Rib first,
What do you mean by
apparently.
Oh, rib. Ooh.
You know those little tiny igloo coolers that are soft and kids typically play with in play pits?
Yeah.
Those.
I've taken
Granted,
a spill into one of those before, though, honestly. But like, back, it was like back like that, and if you wrap your back on it, it's not great.
oh,
Not great. But
they build those things like a fucking motorcycle helmet. It seems.
yeah, you're protecting the drinks at all costs.
All right, who we got in the chat? Let's see, we got a Tiff Wash popped up.
Oh, Paz was saying if he needs someone to stress the product, he can do that. I imagine he was talking about the sex.
The sex fidget spinner.
Yeah, or the
fidget fucker.
Yeah, or the Tomb Raider sex dolls made of resin. One of them.
That one. Yeah,
He's our guy either way.
probably the fidget spinner. Yeah, hell yeah.
Can I buy one of those little spinner things from you? You don't have to print one that's big, or can I buy that one from you?
I'm honest. Full
Is it for sale?
transparency. I'm too lazy to ship anything. I've got five CORNdiff mugs sitting above me, and I'm probably going to end up using them for target practice before I ever ship any of them out.
Yeah, I'm bad at that too, man.
Yeah.
Like that thing you said earlier. It's like you could just make a business. It's like, but that requires shipping stuff. Like, hell no.
Yeah.
I was talking about you though, X-Car. I figure you might have had more,
What?
I do
Get-go,
have that
with shipping.
Granny
Waves
coming
in
in
the
here
mouth.
saying he had to puke, and there's a very good chance he will vomit. Oh, fuck. Don't fucking tempt us with a good time. You know what I'm saying? Fucking
Bet you
writing
won't.
checks his mouth can't complete.
Me? Oh, Granny had to puke. There's a very good chance I'll vomit
puked
on
her
air.
a couple times
Oh.
on my stream.
I've only done it once, man. And it was on Jack's channel.
That was the best. Oh,
Were you on the panel?
Audience, man, that was the best. That was
In the chat.
that was one of the better streams I've ever seen, ever.
I was just excited to be there.
Oh, it was so good.
Didn't want to.
I did it once when I was on Granny's Twitch show, but I told him I was like, I gotta go. I'm having a panic attack, but I was throwing up.
Nice.
I didn't even mute. I just
That's
leaned
what the
over
best
into a
part of
trash
it was,
can.
and you were like, you were like, and you see like these red eyes, and you're just like, your mouth is like open, like it's fucking amazing. Like there was no shortage of any moment of it. It was like puke in the bucket,
It was
awesome.
real. It was a real moment.
Awesome.
Oh fuck, man! You know what I've been doing, X Corp? Spring cleaning.
Ooh, getting a jump start, March 2nd. This guy's
Yeah, that was
spring
rude.
cleaning, nice.
I've filled 5 totes with just hobby-related shit from
All right,
my
hit us.
office.
What
And these
are
are
some- what are some
27
things
gallon
that got
totes.
the axe in the spring cleaning?
Well, I mean, I've put a lot of stuff in there. Most of the gaming stuff, all of the consoles, up to the Xbox and PlayStation, down to the NES and Dreamcast. They're all in a tote with their games and power cables and AV cables. It's also that when I want to get back into it, I can just go, oh, there's the gaming
Smart
tote,
man.
and then
Smart man.
bam. Now, I mean, the game stuff, the duck call making, juggling got axed.
This is why I
The pin
Sorry, what was the last
collection.
Pen
Pin
or
collection.
pin?
Collecting pins.
PEN or PIN? My apologies.
Honestly, both of the different collections got put in there. Yeah, no, I collect lapel pins and ink pins.
Hey, do you know that's another weird thing we got in common? Yeah,
With
on
lapel
suits, man.
pins?
I used to be like, yeah, come on.
Shit, yeah,
Come
I just
on.
wear my
Dude.
hoodies, but yeah.
What kind of fucking ink pens you collect, man? That's a thing we got in common.
Oh man, we were jibbing it up last episode with our
I got a Parker
fucking
Jada
quills.
right in my hand right now.
Oh,
God damn, that's a sexy piece of machinery.
man, I got a beautiful fucking pen that I got offshore with my name on it and everything.
Chrome
Oh,
or
it's like
gold? Chrome or gold?
gold.
Shout out to
It's fucking
Gold.
dramatic pauses. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that thing's fucking nice, bro. Like I don't even use it. You know, I keep it in a box that it came in.
It's your Sunday pen. You take it out when you have company.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. Yeah, I put the RC trucks. They made the cut. They're sticking around. They actually took the place of the pen collection on top of my cathode ray tube television.
I like that. So you're trying to like, hey, I'm not gonna get too crazy, but if I replace it, then it's like, then you can just like kind of bring a hobby back, put one away. I like that.
Yeah. So 5 totes in. It doesn't look like I've made a dent, and some of this gear is some of the shit's too big. Like there's a vinyl plotter sitting above my head on the shelf. 36-inch vinyl plotter. I don't have a tote to put that fucking thing in. I'm not a hoarder, Stevie J. Take it back.
Corn is a hoarder. That's crazy. Corn is a responsible hoarder because he toted it up.
No.
Hold on. Observation. Who just texted you?
No.
Who was it?
I just got a random text.
I
was just looking at it. It was just.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try to embarrass you. I was hoping it was the chick because you just looked like you zoned the fuck out for a second in like a happy place.
I don't even know where I am right now.
Oh, okay.
Corn's going full M-hole on X Corp. Like
No. I'm not. No, I'm not treating him like Johnny Crutches. No, I was just trying to go the embarrassment route of being nosy. To be honest,
just a nice text. I don't know what to tell you.
No, Aaron's a fucking dickhead when it comes to talking to Johnny about his goddamn phone, man.
Dude, I mean, I would never stick around.
Just like
get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Just like from a one man to another type of thing. Like, how the fuck does Johnny put up with that shit? I get that he's getting paid, but goddamn.
It's not worth that.
I just realized. I was just smiling. I looked up at my camera. I'm like, oh, you're smiling like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? That's stupid.
Yeah. So you see why I asked. Because you were gone for like not long. I'm just Corn's observative. You were gone for maybe like 3.5 seconds, but when you came back, all you did, you did that thing. You did that thing where you repeated the last 3 words I said, and then you chuckled. You're like, so and so and so. And I'm like, you don't know what the fuck's said before.
Nothing.
That's fucking great.
I think it's sweet, X Corp.
It probably is, but I'll never fucking own up to it.
I'm like a hopeless type, romantic type.
We were out on a date yesterday, and I had to carry her over this thing, and she's like, I'm gonna break you. And she's tiny, right? And she's like, well, you're skinny. And I'm like, I work out 7 days of fucking, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, I added fucking weights to my workout this morning. It's like, we're gonna obviously bulk a little bit. I'm not a fucking idiot.
You're like, I'm gonna throw this bitch next time.
I'm already goose. We're getting crazy. So I'm like, so I texted that. I'm like, appreciate the fitspiration, something like that, right? I was like, out of words, blah blah blah. She be, oh my god, LOL. I did not mean it like that. LOL, you are perfect. Like, who writes this, bro? I'm about to get punked.
Wait, hold up. Is that what the text was? God damn it! It was her. I called it.
We got it.
Got him.
Even Sphinx is like, what the fuck? Is he serious?
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, cool. Hey man, I'm fucking happy for you. Keep it up. That's good shit. Weight gain 3,000. What is that, man?
That's what Cartman uses in the opening. It's like early South Park.
He was trying to put on weight.
It's like season 2, season 3. That's a hell of a throwback. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Weight gain 3,000.
It's making fun of protein powder and shit, like protein bars and all that shit. I exercised a lot last night, X Corp.
Hey, bro, Stevie J, it is working. What were you doing last night for a workout there, Brady?
Resistance bands and the punching bag.
Ooh, I've seen you on a punching bag. Do you know that? You thought I didn't know what you looked like? I've seen you.
Did you escape, and have they been found?
Punching bag. He has a punching dummy, which is more exciting.
Yeah, it's like it's called a BOB, a body opponent bag.
It's kind of like a person without arms or legs.
It sits on 270 pounds of water, like a thing.
You afraid to
you can
fight
adjust
somebody
the
with all
height.
their
Cannot
limbs?
hit back.
You can adjust the height. No, it can't hit back.
Do they make a version that can?
Just like
Like a spring-loaded
Yeah,
one?
people.
motorized
Yeah,
fucking
people at the
arm
bar.
flailer. Or like, we need to fucking invent that now.
It could be like a turnstile at a subway or something with those little arms that flip to let the next person through.
Dude, could you 3D print me some arms to put on this motherfucker?
It'll take a while,
I'm cool with it.
but with enough determination.
Yeah.
Now I'm just sitting here spinning this goddamn fidget thing. I got to take this away from me.
Yeah,
Beef?
so I go to the bar and pick fights, and that's how I get like real people to
Oh,
fight.
they're saying that it's more than that, by the way. Checks his phone constantly. I just got a text from the fucking love of my life. You guys relax, okay?
Aaron bitches at Johnny about his phone while constantly checking. Okay, it's super fucking hypocritical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now and it's he does it under the guise of, well, I'm checking donations and shit. Motherfucker, don't bullshit us. We're all bullshitters at this point. Anybody that's watched your show, we're all
I'm
bullshitters.
straight up owning up to it, though.
I didn't like whenever Aaron. Yeah, I didn't like whenever Aaron was like pressing Johnny to talk about his personal conversation, like really hard. But it's on the show. But you did it on the show, so it's on the show. It's a part of the show.
Oh yeah, it's fucking greasy, man. He's a slimy fuck.
Yeah, he's slimy.
I was having a conversation with someone about that. It's tough when like people are always on air or like a lot of their shtick is online, and it's like you kind of blend the lines. It's like it becomes kayfabe. Like you can't, like you got to have a point of separation where you're real, where you can take mask off and own up to whatever. Like, and that's not directed. That's everybody, right? Who goes live? It's
Yeah.
What does kayfabe mean?
Yeah,
kayfabe
thanks,
is a wrestling term where it's like you're playing storyline, but you're always in character. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm angry at you, but it's just a storyline. Like the part of the storyline is me to be angry at Korn, and then behind the scenes we're all buddy. Sometimes people get so into their character it blends the line of kayfabe. So it's like you don't realize what the character is and what your real human nature is. So when a situation calls for your real human to come out, you pull out your character, and everyone's like, bro, like, and that I think happens in a lot of the people that we grow to see online.
I got an example. There was a funeral about 6 months after the first Ace Ventura Pet Detective movie came out, and Jim Carrey embarrassed himself by accidentally speaking out of his ass at the wake.
That's a great example.
Oh,
Blends the line.
Yeah.
so that's kayfabe. It's like whenever you kind of confuse the lines of reality and character.
Yeah, kayfabe.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Some I hope there's a wrestling nut out there about just fucking typing up an anger storm. You know what I mean? Okay, thank God. Thank God, balls deep.
I was about to ask, like, someone in the audience weigh in.
Never mind. We're on point.
All right,
Balls
you got
deep.
it.
7-time national champion wrestler. Just saying. If you ever get in a fight, that's your coach. Yeah, if he'll take you,
Wait, balls.
he won't take a lot of you, but he said he'd take me because I got a strong work ethic. So fuck all of you. If we ever fight, that's my wrestling coach.
Tough, but
Balls
fair.
and I would have a good fight. That would be very,
I
very
would
highly
fucking
competitive.
put my mortgage on Balls. He's a 7 times national champion. Like, you know what I mean?
Where's see? Now I don't know what's real and what's fit, but I'm gonna go with it. I gotta put my money on Balls, to be honest, Brady. I'm sorry, and it's purely
scored
because I
4
saw you
touchdowns.
last
And this-
episode.
I scored 4 touchdowns in one
You know
game,
what?
not
I
one
am
season.
going to change
Remember
that.
that.
I'm going to
What are you,
change my
Al
bet.
Bundy?
I'm going to put my parents' mortgage and my mortgage on Bulls, Steve. You know what I mean? No, I'm fucking
There
with you.
you
I'm
go.
just saying if this was odds, it would be like an odds maker just based on that.
Hold on. All right, I've known both of these fellas to have a drink or two. Who would you put your money on if they're a fifth in?
Okay, I don't know. I don't actually know if I've seen Bulls. If you like, can Bulls drink more than like both a fifth like per capita?
I don't think I can drink as much as either of them. I feel like they can both handle their own
I bet you and
Way
me
more
would
than
both
me.
get blackout drunk before one of
Can
them
I be
gets
honest?
drunk. Yeah.
If me and Balls are a fifth in, we're becoming friends. Like we're not even wanting to fight each other.
I think some bravado is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say something like, hey, I've scored 4 touchdowns. I could fuck you up in wrestling, just like you just did. And Balls would just fucking hip toss you. Just be a
That's
hip
all it
toss
takes. That's all it
into
takes.
a
Sometimes
darce. That's what, you know what I mean? Just like one motion.
the old hip
One
to a darce.
motion, just,
Yep.
I think.
Do you know how to do a
There's
darce?
one where you
That's cool.
trap the arm in there and you use it to kind of confine their neck. And you got to get the hooks in on the legs.
Okay.
Otherwise, you don't have the
Shout out
the
Darcy.
right
A little bit.
crank to it. You know what I mean? Leverage. That was what I was
Leverage?
thinking. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's all good, man.
Oh, we can do an exhibition like Tyson Paul. Okay, Dibs writing the script on that. Brady, I got bad news for you. You're gonna have to show your ass in a
Yes, sir.
interview. Mike Tyson.
Oh
You're
shit,
Tyson.
I'm Tyson. Okay, yeah, I'll wear the jock strap. I'll wear the jock strap.
You ever wanted one of those banking little zoom tubes?
Oh my god,
At
the
your
one that
house.
just like sends it up. Yes,
Just
I want that
takes
for my
takes it
laundry and
runs
garbage.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Best goddamn things. Can you, have you ever been in a building other? Well, I mean, Sam's Club uses those, I think, or they did. They got massive tubes at the checkout that go up to the fucking ceiling.
Never
I don't
been
know
to a
where they
Sam's
send
Club.
them. Back
I
to the
don't
Wonka
think
factory.
we have a Sam's Club up there.
You're missing out.
The bill on the exhibition will be the Cyborg versus the Cajun.
Kano. Wasn't that the
Yeah,
cyborg?
Kano. Yeah.
Kano is badass, man. Red Eye.
Yeah.
Those Mortal Kombat movies were OG back in the day. Those were $500 glasses, asshole.
Oh man, COVID, huh?
I guess I'd picture Brady as more of a Blanca from Street Fighter.
Mm.
I'm all big and green.
Kind of, well, it's more of the feralness.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would agree with that.
Okay. The internet was designed after those tubes, says Balls, Steve. I believe it. I believe it. They're fucking amazing. I've always wanted one. I don't know what I would do with it though. It's nothing that I need to send to a different part of the house without me.
Ooh, that's fucking controversial right there. Fuck Sam's Club. Costco's where it's at.
Shots fired. Sam Walton, call in if you have any
Do you
comment.
need a membership for a Sam's Club?
I believe you. I don't think you do anymore.
Yes, you do.
But you get a discount if you do have it.
Is there
Sam's Club has a scan and go.
an annual fee?
What the fuck's that got to do with the price of eggs in Pakistan?
They're all expensive because they kill fucking billions of chickens.
Shout out the eggs in Pakistan.
Fried as soon as they hit the sand.
Backwards.
I get eggs from local people with chickens.
I get chickens from eggs.
You can do that too.
Roadhouse.
Road.
My grandma has vacuum ports into her house that shoot into a container in the garage.
Is that
Someone's doing
HVAC
well.
Or something? Was it, what is,
Awesome.
That's not HVAC. No, it's fuck me. I don't know. Speaking out my ass, I don't know. What do you consider an I don't even know what you call it. A permanent vacuum, a home vacuum.
Yeah, my
I think
uncle was saying I should get
It's
them.
in
I'm
the
like,
walls.
condo. He's like, yeah. Then you just like shoot things and stuff. It sounded crazy. I didn't understand.
Yeah, but if you fucking move, it doesn't come with you. It's part of the condo.
So
Increases
vacuum
value.
is a suction. So it would be like, you know how you send the thing on the bank and it like the pressure? That's a vacuum.
Thanks,
Little
Brady.
container.
So the two that I've seen, Corp, it's a little flap in the wall. You open it up and you pull out like a 20-foot hose, and that hose
That's
has
bullshit.
suction on it. From the second you pull it out, that's when it starts sucking. The other one I've seen, you bring your own hose. I guess you got to store the hose somewhere, and then you just hook it up to a port on the wall. But you can move that same hose around to different spots in the house. I guess it's a cheaper way.
Yeah,
to
no,
do
I
it
think
or something.
that's the one I've seen.
I
It's
wouldn't wanna
almost
have to store those.
like where you plug like Cat 5 cables in, like those. Like there'd also be like a fucking like circular plug-in for you to jam, like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just think about what it takes to make that happen. I mean, you're putting fucking airtight tubing in the framing of the house.
I couldn't think of the goddamn term. Central
And
vac
what are you
is what I was
using?
thinking. Jesus.
Jesus,
I
that should have
couldn't
been
think
so
of the
much
fucking
easier to
term.
get
Thank
to.
you.
Yeah,
And Billy Kid said it before.
That's
but
why
I
he's
just
the
ignored
king.
You. Yeah, I mean, so it's fine.
that was because
do you
no,
use
I
to
saw it
create-
too. I ignored it because of the Sam's comment. Sorry, Brady, go ahead.
What do you use to create the vacuum? What kind of mechanism has to be in your house? Like an air conditioner type thing? Like there's got to be something there to create the vacuum. It's not natural.
I think it's just like there's a wall mount vacuum that they put in the garage or wherever.
Mm.
And like it's got to be a machine that okay, so that's the
Vacuums are
intake air
machines.
and suck air and cause But think about like how a vacuum
Brady,
works.
we didn't
How
tell
big
you
is
we're
this
not
machine?
3D printing this thing. This one actually machinery involved.
Is he talking?
Yeah,
Is that
okay.
what he's talking? Is that the disconnect?
I can
He
never
thought we were
tell.
talking
I'm
about 3D
just covering
printing.
all
No, I'm actually like I'm actually just curious. A dust collection system, okay. So we used to use that in auto body.
Yes,
where it
exactly
sucked all
like
the air out.
exactly
Yeah.
like those. Oh man, you know how fucking bad I want one of those in my garage. Jesus,
Yeah,
get a
okay.
nice 4 or 5 inch diameter
I want that in
dust
my
collection
house.
system. Put the fucking put the floor sweepers down so you can just sweep them into the funnel and they just it sucks away. God damn, it's sexy.
Yeah, because when you paint a car, you can't have any kind of dust or anything. So yeah, you have this room that creates a vacuum.
No, Brady, that's wrong. There's not a few
What?
things I'll speak with authority on, but that's one that I do have a degree in. You want positive pressure. You don't want to suck air in. You want the air to be flowing easily through the paint booth, top to bottom, to flow with dust, not to stir it up. But you want it to be positive pressure so that it's not sucking air in.
Shut up the positive pressure now, second air.
I always understood that we were making an area where we were sucking out air, but we were making an area where you had perfect airflow.
Yes, yeah,
Is what you're saying.
on the other side of the paint booth I'm thinking of, at least it's like a little waterfall with filtration in there. Like it passes through many different sheets of moving water, and that's the filtration process for the air. That's how it gets the dust out, and then it's the same air. It's just recirculating the whole time.
Well, yeah, we did a makeshift one with the guy I was working with, and he was a fucking amazing bodyman.
Yeah, I was never good at that shit.
But so we created like a room in the garage that we were working on to be able to paint, and it took hours just to make that happen in the room. Sometimes.
Wow. Yeah. It's the fucking prep work, man. That's where it's all at. That you want a good paint job. How much time are you willing to put into the prep?
Paint jobs. What about?
And you got to mix the paint right.
Well, yeah, but that's
the
fucking
hardest
key part of it. Yeah.
The hardest fucking paints to make right, in my experience, were white and black.
Well, okay. No, hold on. What is I think I know what you're talking about. To match, not to make right, but to match.
To match, yes, sir. Yeah, to match perfectly.
Yeah, because there's just so many different kinds of fucking whites and blacks and.
Well, I mean, yeah, and okay, so you
the clear
pour the
coat
paint,
adds a tint to it.
Like, have you ever poured the paint on the scale? So you pour the paint to the weight of the scale.
Have I?
Like, that's what it tells you.
Paint on the scale? Yes, of course.
Okay, so you do it to the scale, right? To the weight. Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, boop, boop. That's standard, yeah.
Wow. I'm sure it's like all highly advanced now. Like, I'm talking about this was in the fucking 90s.
No, I'm agree with you.
My, My buddy here
Yeah,
does.
boop, boop, boop. You open the lid a little bit. You open that little thing. Boop, boop, boop. And then sometimes it wouldn't fucking match, even though you went with the perfect specifications. And you would get yelled at because, of course, you fucked up.
Depending
And
on depending on the it's because the whites and blacks comment, the
Didn't say anything about the browns.
the type of paint, if it's got certain pearlescence or metallics in it, it's pretty much not going to match. You just have to accept it.
No,
you could paint them at different times of the day, and they might not match. The weather has an impact on how that shit works. It's just, there's so much to it.
yeah, it's fucking insane. We used to do just little cards, right? We would make like a little bit and paint up like a little card. And we would also fuck with the primer. The primer can't be too dark or too light either.
No, I mean, yeah, you match the primer to the paint. Typically whatever brand you're using has a system that they would recommend, which one to use underneath it to get the desired
if you had
outcome.
to pick a favorite color, what would you pick? Black or white?
I'd probably say both of them. They're both my favorite colors. They have been since I learned they were colors in elementary school.
Favorite color, black or white?
Both. Yeah, I like both.
I'm pretty great.
I'm gonna go with black, but white has its day. You know what I mean? White has its day.
Okay. Yeah, they do.
I love my white t-shirts to work in and stuff like that, and I love my black sheets.
So perfect.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. Many type of whites.
Yeah. Guys, I just got an update from Granny.
Wait a minute.
Caretaker.
That's our PA system at the WGNN.
Wait, who's calling?
We should have made the alert on the PA a little shorter, but that's fine. I like it.
Caller? Number 2, you're on the air.
Good afternoon, Corn Nation.
Howdy.
The only education I have is in painting bodies myself.
Oh.
But yeah.
Was I right on any of that?
What's that?
Wait, you said you have education in paint and body?
Yes, sir.
Was I right on any of that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank God. It's been so long. I failed out the first time and had to go back.
But yeah, there's basically 2 kinds of paint booths in general. You got a downdraft and then a front draft. And it's just a gentle breeze to bring in fresh filtered air and also waft any overspray away from the vehicle.
They be wafting.
It linger and fog everything else up. But as far as black or white being favorite colors, I mean, work truck, white, hot rod, black. Black is just sexy and dangerous looking, and the white's real easy to keep clean.
Love it.
By God,
Although white causes some paint.
Go ahead.
This man knows what's up. Everything I've ever driven, personal vehicle, white vehicle.
I have had a...
Real easy to keep.
Go ahead, caller. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I went on the other side. My vehicle's black, and boy, is that a pain in the dick. Like, and I have dust.
Oh yeah.
Annoying.
Any wind, any kind of like salt from the road or dust, and anything, it just shows up so bad, and it's frustrating to have a nice, clean looking, sharp looking black car, and then everything makes it filthy.
It's like, it's clean. It's just, but you want everybody else to know it too, and then the vehicle's like getting all grimy and shit too quick.
White vehicles.
Snow is a rough time of year for a black vehicle.
Yeah.
Heard they can't swim either. But neither can white vehicles.
Black ones are the most dangerous, though, right? Ain't that the word on the street?
Oh man, I was in a black one once and could not stop.
I hear you.
Could not stop.
Who can?
Slammed right into a third party accidentally.
You brought the party.
Then
to
I
the
came.
third party. Yeah.
That was incredibly
hilarious.
clever. The black ones can't swim.
Yeah, thanks, guys. That's about all I got
Oh,
for you.
appreciate.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Great call. Neither because vehicles don't swim. Do you get? I had a couple layers.
They don't.
Fantastic.
Has Brady just been on hold? Oh, I never merged the calls.
I like
Fuck
that.
me.
You know what I mean?
I was like, why is Brady so fucking quiet, man? I didn't merge the calls. Hey, Brady.
Hey, I was listening. That guy knows what he's talking about. What's he know about wet sanding with 1500
Well,
after you paint?
1500. That's a starting point, man. I don't know. Call me when you get to 3200.
Yeah, 32, bro. Shit, man.
You know what I sand with before I go home at the end of the day? I
What's
go and
that?
get today's newspaper. That's what I
Man,
sand with.
that's some high grit.
Yeah.
High grit count.
Yeah.
That makes it smooth. Like for people that don't know, the lower the grit count, the more coarse the sandpaper is.
Really?
Yep. Like a 2 grit would be a very rough pad with 2 rocks glued to it.
Yeah.
That's a little sandpaper joke for all you people at home.
You Oh, it's fucking stupid that I get it.
That's what keeps them coming back. The sandpaper jokes. Caller. Hold on 1 second while I merge this call. Not doing that twice. Caller, you're on the air.
1500 is a good starting point if you've got the orange peel right after you paint a car.
Bingo.
You got enough clear on there to cut it down a little, buff it out.
Make sure you got enough clear. Get the gauge out.
You're going to need probably close to 3 coats, if not 2 good heavy coats.
How many mil?
Put it too heavy or it'll bubble.
About how many mils of clear would you recommend having before you dive into 1500 wet sanding?
Shit, man, probably close to 2. Because I mean, it's like an average. I think it's an average paint color, like when you do a paint job.
Yeah.
Averages out to be like 3 or 4 mils, and you're not supposed to go over 8 mils with paint.
8
Like
mils.
building up.
God damn, putting about a gallon per foot.
Like if you've repainted a car and you go to paint it again, a different color or touch up, you're supposed to sand it down. You can't get too much; it becomes too brittle.
Yeah.
And it'll chip.
Yeah.
You ever wet sanded through the clear?
Oh yeah.
That's a bad
Through
day.
the clear, through the color, and the primer.
That's an even worse day.
Yep, that's a bad fucking day. You go down to the Bondo on it? Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Losing money, baby.
Especially
Losing money.
if you're wet sanding and you get to the Bondo. Oh, you got to rebondo. That's
Yeah, you already fucked up.
But everybody already knew that. We're over explaining
A
this.
high grit sandpaper, or a high, a fine sandpaper. You can use a little. Usually, you can go over it with a little building filling primer, and then just gently sand that down and color it, and you're good. But with the primers, you're supposed to use whatever color primer the factory used to get the same tint match, because your foundational primer is different colors. So,
Yeah, of course they are.
You sound.
yeah.
You fuck with.
He didn't know that.
No, I was saying
Oh,
he
go
sounds
ahead.
like a professional, like the chat saying here.
He does. You fuck with gel coat?
Not really. No.
No one
Kind of
does.
I need to redo, but it's just going to be a little roller job.
Yeah,
So.
it's no fun.
Hey, these dudes now are talking about ceramic coat. You fuck with that at all?
That's the thing they
No,
tried
I
to sell me
don't
on my
know.
vehicle. It was like an extra $400 when I bought the truck. They're like, "Do you want the ceramic coat protection?" Like, and it's okay, and it sounded like some bullshit because they were. If I chose yes, they were going to apply it there that day before I left. Sounds like a fucking spray on type of gimmick.
But then you can only go get it cleaned at places that are qualified to clean ceramic coating.
No fucking way.
Yep.
Oh, fuck that. It's like switching to synthetic oil. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it yourself at the house. It's just a spray on like a car wax, kind of. It's after you wash
Speaking
the
of-
car. You
Speaking of
spam it
spray-ons,
on,
what are your thoughts on Plasti Dip?
Love it. Painted my
It's a neat
motorcycle with it.
product, but it's grossly overused in the wrong way.
Like for people to make
It
their
is,
rims
but
look
it's
super matte and cool. So I did back when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't stay on too long
No,
on the
but I
rims.
did all
though.
my emblems and shit as well. You know what I mean? You know, get up.
Now those will stay on.
dope.
That's awesome.
It doesn't last long, but it's also a very thick product and it can throw off the weight of your wheels. So sometimes you have to get your wheels rebalanced.
Oh, if they're they're them heavy-handed fuck. If they're putting it on that thick, it's not going to stick on anyways. You got to do light, even coats.
I fucking love this guy, man. I could talk to him all day.
Great call. Hey, you seem like a paint pro. I got an unrelated question, but somewhat in a paint, but I don't like asking to it usually. He seems like he might be a fraudulent paint guy, our other host. He's not here right now though, so I can say whatever I want with no repercussions.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. What's the softest paintbrush? I'm looking for something to get dust off my electronics.
The fuck?
Oh, man, I don't know the counts and stuff, but if you go into like Lowe's or somewhere, you're gonna want to get one for like trim paint.
That's
paint?
it.
TREM.
They got that angle on it.
Trim paint.
TRIM.
They got the angle.
Tren?
Yep.
No,
Very soft.
Yeah.
Very soft bristles.
If you're gonna paint the trim around your door or something, you're gonna use gloss, and that gloss paint is thick, so you want thin bristles on the brush to kind of let it flatten out.
Worcester.
So.
Worcester.
Or you can use canned air.
I'll show you the one that I use for dust. Yeah, Worcester's got a good one. Hold on. That's and it is a trim
Shit
brush.
off Amazon. It sucks.
I use them Bontes from
Terrible.
Harbor Freight. They're like $6, and they work really good.
And yeah, Harbor Freight's got some amazing prices on their brushes. Even if they don't last very long, they're damn near disposable at that price.
But he's using it to clean his keyboard. He's not using it for its function. So that's why he can buy one of those and be, even like a fan brush that you use for painting a picture would be perfect because it's like really, it's fanned out,
No.
A, and B, it's like really, really thin.
No, actually, I disagree with that. I don't think a fanned brush would be, not what I'm picturing would be as good because like with that trim brush, the tips of those bristles, they're very fine. They're right together. Where you're wanting to dust, you're getting in there to dust. Like between those keys on that keyboard behind him, he would be able to hit every one of them right between those black keys with a trim brush. Whereas I don't know that he'd be able to get all surface area of the white keys with a fan brush.
I understand. The fan brush would be good just for the in-betweens after.
It would. All right,
I got the makeup brush posse, but looking to replace. You know what I mean? Looking to replace.
So this is a rubber handle, and this rubber handle is even a little bit flexible. As
yes.
Probably noticed rubber does. But yeah, this is a pretty high quality little brush. It's not even not anything crazier.
Question from the audience, is there? Well, not on me. Is it anti-static? So you know what I mean? Like, you're like, can you use this on electronics? Is this what you use?
I would not worry about static with it. No, it's not going to transfer through the bristle.
Rubber.
Well, just make sure you're not wearing corduroy pants and you're not.
I can't promise you that.
Don't shuffle up to it on the carpet before you dust.
Back corduroy in 2025.
You can't get electrocuted whenever you're suspended in the air. Right? That's what I learned
jump
from
when you dust. Yeah.
Tango and Cash. Yeah.
You could always attach an anti-static wristband for when you're dusting with your paintbrush. And if you ground yourself, it won't be so much
Hey,
a big
caller,
problem.
do you know anything about sash brushes?
Did you say
Sash brushes?
Sash.
Sash.
Sash like mustache?
Sash.
Nah, sorry,
S-A-S-H.
I usually don't just bring up
Oh.
random chat in the chat and just.
We try not to read the free comments, but we'll read this one.
Oh man, no, I don't.
I've never heard of a sash brush. It sounds like something's proprietary to
That's why I'm
frog
glad we
tape in
have
their
a
brand.
painting expert on as a caller. Appreciate it. So usually I feel like I'm getting punked or trolled.
we can get all of our questions answered
Any
finally.
from the chat as well. You guys have any painting questions that you've felt we have been unable to answer up until now? Please.
Yeah, we clearly got time to fill here.
I see you've seen the show.
Fucking our mission statement.
While we're waiting on the next thing to print. Yeah.
How do you feel about orange peel?
It's necessary.
I think
No.
I'm not quite that good, but I think it's good if you can make it match the factory paint.
Yeah.
Because then the car never looked like it was damaged.
Yep.
But if you're painting an entire car, I think it should look like glass when you're done.
Yeah, it should look like glass. The problem we had at this auto body shop was that we made shit look better than the factory. So we had to like tone down a little bit to make sure it matched more with the factory. So you have to leave some orange peel.
Yeah.
But you got to send out them little particles of dirt though, or else that's going to fucking protrude and it's going to be all fucked up.
Think of orange peel as mountains of sand in the desert. When you magnify it, when you're looking at a car, you're looking at the reflection of the light, so it's reflecting off the peaks of those mountains. But when something brushes across the peaks of those mountains, your shit's way more likely to get scratched up if you have a glass, flawless, zero orange peel finish. Most all vehicles have some orange peel from factory, not a noticeable amount, not like a shitty shade tree paint job, but they have some orange peel, and it's for the longevity of its appearance. That's what helps keep them looking clean and scratch free longer, or as long as they do. So you want some orange peel, in my experience. I mean, if you've got a showroom car, of course, glass it out, make it look like you just pour water.
Explanation. Visual show.
Orange peel is like a like on a minuscule level texture. It gives the paint texture.
It's literally the words in the name. It's the texture of an orange peel.
So is that? Would you say that's why maybe black? Is it because there's not a lot? Can you put a lot of texture in that? Or is that where like scratches show easy on black because there's not a lot of texture able to be put on that? Or did I just make that up?
Orange peel would show orange peel would show easier on black, I think.
Yeah.
But
shout out to black.
But it's I mean, you could definitely, I mean, I'm trying to think of a vehicle. There's got to be like a black truck or something that'll roll off the factory line that's got some orange peel in it, but you're gonna be able to tell it a whole lot easier.
I mean, if you got an eye for it, you can see it. Like you use the glare, you use the sun, you use like all this shit to like see the texture, the orange peel, the texture. Yeah, especially while you're working on something, you want to make sure everything's uniform and perfect.
And that's why white is one of the hardest colors to paint.
Yeah,
because you can't notice the texture when you're looking straight at it. You can spray 3 coats of clear on it, and you can't hardly tell it's shiny. You have to catch the reflection of the lights of the booth.
Yeah.
Unless there's pearl in it. If there's pearl in it, you can see it easily.
Right. It catches a reflection of the light. But the easiest way to tell any kind of flaws in the paint on a black car is when you come outside at night, walking down the sidewalk with the street lights hitting off of
yes.
Which is heartbreaking because that's when it should look the best.
Yeah.
Pause. That's only if it is an anti-static plug grounded to.
Hey, you trying to give me an electric pause? Come on.
Yeah.
Air compressors.
God.
Supertip.gg, CORNdiff.
What do you know about air compressors, Corn?
Not as much as I'd like to. I know if you don't, I know you want to drain them. I know you want to oil them. And
daily.
What? No, don't oil them daily.
Drain them daily. Don't oil them daily. Drain them daily.
Yeah. Oil your tools anytime you use it. But
if you're going to be painting, you need a vertical one because that lets all the moisture collect in a smaller space at the bottom.
Yeah, the vertical is the best.
You're still going to want a bunch of canister filters and evaporators.
You're going to need a water
what if you're looking
separator,
for something to blow with?
oil separator.
I'd use a blowgun.
Not
You
dirty.
guys ever change filters of a water pump? from in the oil field.
Have we ever what?
Change filters in the oil field of a water pump, because you're also pumping a little bit of oil maybe, and those filters are made of horsehair. You ever heard of that shit?
I have never heard of that shit.
Man,
That's
check
wild.
that shit out, dude. There's like eight of them in one big container, and you got to take it off like with a fucking a ratchet or a wrench, a big wrench, like 1/16, because they're big bolts. And you lift the thing, you got to drain it, you got to bleed the pressure, you got to lift the thing up, and then it's all like full of oil and like muck.
That doesn't sound fun.
Sounds like changing the fuel filter on an old diesel engine where you're using waste oil to run the engine.
Yeah. That's what diesel is. Diesel is a byproduct of oil refining.
It's dinosaurs.
Yeah. It is not.
I was told it's dinosaurs.
They say it's like millions of years old of flora and fauna.
I don't know what their names were, but I'm just told it's dinosaurs.
The renewable carbon. They've been telling us we've been going to run out for 40 fucking years.
Y'all know what the oil field does, right? Whenever a well is depleted, they fucking put salt water into it. That's where you have your salt water wells. Because nobody wants salt water from millions of years ago, and it stinks. Why do
they put salt water in there?
No, they don't. You just suck up water is with it. Water comes up with the oil. Water and gas.
Oh.
Oil, water, and gas. It's not just oil.
Huh. So it's like,
and then they catch the natural gas
it's like,
off of that.
Yeah, you have to separate everything.
It's like the planet has the bubble guts.
The gas goes on top. The water drains out the bottom. The oil's in the middle.
Shut up to the water draining out the top and the oil's in the middle. I was looking at these blowguns. You still have to attach the blowgun to an air compressor, it looks like, though, right? Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking, what are you doing with the blowgun? Are you cleaning a shop floor, or are you just dusting off a radio?
Something, Stevie J, something about a blowgun and electronics. For electronics.
If you have an air compressor, you can get a blowgun for it, and you don't have to keep. But no, I would not recommend that unless you get a. Fuck, what are they? I wouldn't even get that. I think they still would have moisture. No, so I wouldn't do that, because these most blowguns, if you put them on a surface of any kind, wood, metal, most definitely metal, and you blow the air out, you're going to start seeing moisture that's from in that air accumulate at the tip of that nozzle. Like there's moisture coming through that air line. Unless you've got a water evaporator, you're going to get moisture, and you don't want that on your electronics.
He just said, okay, so when you have a compressor, you don't have to buy cans of air.
And I recommend against it for the stuff I just said.
All that being, not really important.
Well, I think we have more of a problem with the moisture in the south than he probably does up here, being it's really cold and dry. But if he also got just a small oil-free compressor, one of them little bitty, like 1.5 gallon ones, he'd probably be okay.
See, I started to say like a silent air compressor, something for like airbrushing or some shit.
Was that like?
But
just a small, inexpensive one from Harbor Freight or something, the oil-free little 1.5 gallon pancake, or the little.
What is that, like
style.
6 liters?
What's a liter?
Yeah, roughly. Sorry, metric guy.
You just have to throw it in there. I don't know.
Don't worry.
A liter of cola?
We'll throw all that shit out the window when we take you over.
Hey man, yeah, totally.
It'll be all right. You hang in there.
Totally.
It'll be back to buying your gas and milk by the
I
gallon.
use feet and inches. You know what I mean? I just randomly throw shit out, and pounds. I'm already one of you guys, pretty much.
Oh my God, you use pounds?
Yeah, I do use pounds. Kilograms are a little nuts. They're a little nuts.
Pounds for weight, but not for money.
Yeah, except fucking Brits. Hey, speaking of
How do you
Brits,
use
I don't want to
pounds?
get all political, but you guys see that fucking shit with Zelensky and all that? That shit was.
They got a little
So
uppity with each
fucking,
other.
like bread and circus, bro.
That was a strategy.
That was weird.
That was very strategic.
On
It
whose
was
side?
strategic. On both sides. Zelensky tried to go for the feels of the American people, and they were Trump and Vance were making a power move.
I think a lot of the American people have seen those graphs by now, and they're
Yeah,
fucking sick of it.
there's like a name ex-corporate. I used to be in the corporate world. That felt like a regional sales meeting. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like your numbers are down. Hey, no, don't you be pitching us any new fucking budget ideas. You don't have the cards right now. You haven't been fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it felt so like I was like, I've been a part of these. Like, it was
That's what it
fucking
was.
crazy.
It was a high strategy. It was a high strategy financial meeting. Like, and it was very high strategy because
that was high strategy.
one motherfucker was trying to play on the feels of people, and the other ones were like, "No, we're banking on you doing that, and now we get to tell you like what the fuck." And this
I can't
is it.
tell. Like the retaliation was crazy because it's just like it does the typical thing where bipartisans, everyone to anyone who's against Trump's like, oh, I can't believe he's doing it. And then all the others like, no, seriously, where's our money going? So it was like it did that again, but like the rebound effect now with like Britain coming in and being like, hey, we'll give you a fucking open bank, we got your back, and then like other countries are gonna do that to spite Trump. But I'd say I almost don't know if that was his fucking plan because he's like, hey, Europe, you should probably fucking deal with this shit, not us.
Yeah, I saw a lot of stand with Ukraine shit. Like that's all propaganda now.
Yeah.
Either way.
I think about the only people though that can give them munitions and well, not necessarily munitions, but modernized weapons that they need to keep kicking ass is probably us, or besides us would be Germany.
It was
Maybe South Korea.
It was because they want to be in NATO. And if we sign Ukraine into NATO, then we're immediately at war with Russia because we automatically side with Ukraine. But it's like it don't work that way.
Also, NATO was also trying to move in missile batteries and everything in the Ukraine before then, and not to mention all our research labs. I say ours, like I was.
That's got to be like a D.
So.
Drop it on a D.
Going on than they ever talk about.
D batteries?
Yeah.
What kind of batteries those things use?
Missile batteries.
Got to be
Oh,
D.
the Tesla batteries. Yeah.
Heavy D.
Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, those will just explode on
That's the
impact.
plan.
Yeah,
That's the plan.
those will go off in the
That's
charging
the
station.
plan. Yeah, I think it's all funny though. It's all like kind of circus because it's like, you know what I mean? You never know what's going on behind the scenes. So it was like kind of weird that it, like I said about kayfabe earlier. Remember how we beautifully explained kayfabe earlier? It's almost like thank you, Corn. It's almost like there's a little bit of kayfabe, like a little bit of play acting in there. It felt weird, man. You know what I mean? It's like the American people are not paying for this anymore.
I think you're in denial.
Your trip is over.
I think there's more happening
No,
than
for
you
sure,
realize,
for sure. But that's what I'm saying.
honestly.
The stuff that gets shown is weird. It was just weird. I thought it was funny though. Mandy Diff said she thought it was hilarious. I also thought it was just peak TV.
it was
I'm
wild.
outside right now. I'm watching an ant walk away with a crumb, and it's just special as fuck.
Well, it's obviously fucking hungry, man. Give it something to eat. Give it more than a goddamn crumb.
You know, he has a crumb, dude. Like I'm just seeing where he's going. Like it's magical. Like he's like
That's a dick move. That's
he's bringing
like saying,
food to the family.
hey, look at that homeless. He's got a peanut butter
I don't like
cracker.
idolizing, like pretending we're gods.
You don't
Man, like he can barely
But if
carry
you
this
would've-
thing, bro. He can barely carry this thing. He's bringing home a fucking turkey.
I was
What's
gonna
it?
say you can play God and get him high, but you know what I mean. That was what I did when I was younger. Used to get random insects high and just blow smoke on them. Kind of.
Would they
I couldn't tell.
would they
Man.
act
That's what I
different?
mean. It's like fucking you don't know, but that guy's world could have fucking changed. You know what I mean? The only one who's
Actually, spiders do. They did an experiment with spiders and
Oh, I
on
saw
different
that.
drugs
I saw that they like give him caffeine and then they get him to build.
to see how they
Yeah.
would do their webs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
On weed, he knitted Bob Marley in his web.
Yeah.
And we just put fuck the system. That's all he put.
He knitted a couch and some Cheetos.
Shout out to Cheetos. Do you get crunchy or
Yeah.
puffy?
I like the puffy and the crunchy, but I like the white cheddar most of all. one thing I don't like about this Ukraine sitch is I feel like for drones, they've given them a very fucked up bad stigma. Because after seeing just tons of footage of just a $400 DJI drone just hovering above somebody and then dropping a grenade on them, it's like, wow, that made people realize that was super easy to do. And it also, I mean, on both sides, it made bad people realize, hey, that's pretty easy to do. I might try that. And it made good people go, oh, fuck, that's easy to do. We got to vote against these fucking drones.
Every kid could have a drone. What are they going to be up to? And kids play video games and, yeah, sparks that crazy ass.
You know who started those drone attacks like that?
Obama?
Yeah,
That made me sound like it was the most racist thing I've ever said on the show. I appreciate that.
I have no idea what you said, but that was racist, bro.
I was talking about Obama. That's what was like the worst part about that. It was like, Obama, and you just beeped it. I'm like, whoa.
Big Mike Strack.
Actually, he's right. Yeah, no, he's right. Yeah.
calls him like he
At least
sees
he
him.
used a soft A.
That's why we keep him around.
Obama.
I love that you beeped him. That's so funny because he could have said anything. He said that stupid,
Until I explained the joke and killed it. Yeah, no,
but
it's
he
fine.
didn't. Yeah,
It's fine.
good job,
I did
dude.
that. Tonight, live at the Oval Office.
I'm still watching his aunt.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's going home with a turkey, man.
Could be.
He's actually underneath the water hose right now. Actually, I don't see him. He got a little bit confused because they're all like the pheromone. They follow pheromone.
He's probably trying to shake you.
Ooh, that is.
Oh, he might be trying to shake me.
This is like that scene from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Man. All right, so fuck me for
That would've been
observing
good if Brady was
nature.
on camera.
Like, what the fuck, Ant?
Yeah, maybe he's an introvert, dude. Don't take it out on the ant. He was just born that
Yeah,
way.
that's fine.
Maybe he's an
All right.
INTP.
Bring your turkey. Fuck, dude.
Miners breaks.
Now my feelings are a little bit hurt. My feelings hurt. But I think you're right.
We'll go back to listening.
He shook me.
Thanks
He
for letting
shook
me hang out.
Yeah, he shook me, dude. He was trying to shake me. He shook me. I don't know where he's at now.
Did y'all watch Ants Canada?
Now banned up here after 97. Is that a real show?
The lizard died. Yeah. On YouTube. It's a thing. Ants
Actually, I'm not gonna Google
Canada.
Very.
Corny.
No, it's
Corny, you
you'd,
like ants.
you'd fucking like it, dude. It's sciencey shit, man. It's pretty cool.
I'm pretty like specific.
You guys ever watch Z Frank?
No, sir.
Sorry.
We'll do it.
Sorry about that.
Z Frank.
What? That's one.
Yeah. Z Frank is he does documentaries like David Attenborough, but he makes them really funny. It's like the truth about like bugs and different things like that. Camels, how camels
So
like took
camels,
over the
yeah.
desert. But
Wait, hold on. What had control of the desert before camels?
what had control of the desert before camels?
Yeah, the camels took over the desert. That what'd they take it from? What was in
From
charge
people.
before camels came along?
That's a valid question.
People.
They took it from people.
People? People?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the documentary yet. I was just letting you know
letting
about
us
it.
know about it?
This. Thank God. Fuck.
This
Holy
is
shit.
entertainment?
That's for you, Corn.
Hit
Ozzy's,
like.
comment earlier is how I'm fucking explaining this to everyone. What's the show about? It's the most useless, great content you've ever seen.
Oh fuck, man. Oh, do you remember on the last show there was a dude that came in and I was like, "Hey, I know that guy, the Latin
Shout out to the Latin
assassin."
assassin. I do remember.
Latin assassin. So I was watching his show again to this morning. Or, no, I thought it was yesterday. It was yesterday. And I commented something in the chat, and he was like, "Yo, CORNdiff," and he said, "Did you see the fucking thing he'd posted on community or whatever?" But what he'd done was it had shown up, and I guess he subscribed to the channel, and I can't really show y'all. The easiest way to share this is just show that fucking camera.
The jerk cam, Granny's jerk cam.
Yeah, the very one. Where's the? Oh, it's already shared. Here it is. All right. It said. He said.
What you got, dude? I'm waiting for it.
Said, "Oh, keep waiting." He said they just showed up on my watch, or no, this just showed up on my watch at CORNdiff.
Yeah, nice.
Like he just, like he's laughing emoji and shit, and it's like. It's a straight-laced fishing show that he does. And I follow it and I act accordingly over there. I am an Eric talking Eric Corn, but they don't know much about me. But yeah, I'll interact, ask fishing questions, and I was embarrassed. I was a little embarrassed. And he said he was trying to describe the show, and he said, "Yeah, it's something." Like he never would get. He was polite about it, but it was like, "I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It is what it is."
I love the Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing. Like Seinfeld.
Oh, there. Oh.
Yeah, like that's what I like. That's why I love it. That's why I love being here and being a part of it.
Actually, I think I got it.
That's too funny. Yeah, no, I told these people when I was playing, I was like coaching soccer last year. I was like telling people that I was like going to make the soccer podcast with my buddy Bear. Shout out to Bear. And we didn't make the podcast. But now I say I'm on a podcast, and they're like, "Oh, you should have me on." And they're like fucking like ex-soccer professionals. And I'm like, I'll see what our schedule's like. It'd be wild.
Yeah, no.
Soccer's not a sport. That's what Granny would just start saying.
I showed my assistant a little bit whenever I was on Thursday, like on camera, and she was just like, "What is this show?" And I was like, "It's just."
It sounds crazy, but that comment.
All right, let me see if this.
You know what I mean?
Let me see if y'all can hear this. Hang on.
Is this guy gonna get hit by a boat?
It's quiet.
CORNdiff.
Yeah, CORNdiff.
Can you hear that?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Your show's got a flavor to it.
He's got a,
he said your show's got a flavor.
Good nature guy. That was a nice laugh.
I like that.
I'm just assuming that some of these.
Hello. Uh-oh. Am I here still?
But it.
Oh, if I can find the rest of it.
Or was that me?
Do what?
Couldn't tell you. Something just happened. My shit might have just froze, or your shit might have froze.
Did you reboot?
No, I'm waiting for the chat to see if it was anyone, if it was you. Halfway through that video, cut out. Right after the good-natured laugh, cut out.
Oh.
But it could just be
That
me.
was actually really funny. Like, I feel
me.
like I've missed out on a lot of the jokes, but like there are not that many of those kind of inside jokes. Like there are a few.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's not like prevalent.
CORNdiff.
There, okay, I think I'm the full of it.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Your show's got a flavor to it. I'm just assuming that some of these jokes I'm missing because like maybe they're built upon from other episodes. But it definitely has a flavor to it, dude. So in case you guys want to go check out Senor CORNdiff.
I'm assuming that everything you guys are joking about are inside jokes because I don't get them. But I think the show's great.
I know that's the fucked up part. It's like
Must be inside jokes because I'm not laughing, but
killing.
fucking
What's going on?
they are jokes, and you guys are hitting them often.
Oh fuck.
Let's roll, guys. We're gonna move to the other.
Oh, so good.
Oh my god. Yeah, but it was. I was kind of cringing for. I was like, what part? I was like, shit. I forgot what we were even talking about when he popped in. So
yeah, like what the fuck did he even watch?
I think we were talking about random fish and their ease of catching. I think trout in specific at the time.
I'm gonna let this go
Trout on the Pacific.
for another minute.
We have thrown
I think he says something else.
100 casts and not a single bite. The only
Like
thing that
CORNdiff.
bit were the laydowns.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even land the laydowns, dog. Let's move.
Calls his boat silver.
Very Latin of him. He laughed at my joke.
Very
He did.
It is definitely something
What's
special.
his name? Not
He's talking about it
Lone Star.
again. Yeah, he said it. I put in the chat. Haha. Yeah, it's something special. He was like, yeah, it's definitely something special.
CORNdiff, I will agree.
Do you ever do shit like this for your fishing show?
No, hell no. I don't.
This
I
is
don't-
nice, man. It's fucking relaxing. I definitely lurk and twerk on this.
Oh yeah, no. It's there's a few like this. I think he's the only one that's actually out on a boat that I follow. But yeah, it's just laid back. It's almost like you're fishing, but you don't have to get all your shit together and actually go anywhere.
Smelling
So.
fish, yeah.
Yeah.
With that,
Hey, Corn.
Oh, hey, Brady.
I'd love to book a trip with you for with my uncle. He charter fishes down here, like he in the Gulf and the bayous and shit like that.
Holy
like if
shit.
you're interested in something like that, man, like I can
Fucking awesome.
That's really funny you
Yeah,
say
you may
that,
have
Brady. We have a CORNdiff fishing special that is regular $10,000.
It's what, man?
What?
Fishing trip with CORNdiff, usually $10,000.
No, it wouldn't cost him $10,000, man.
No, I'm talking about the show special. It's a WGNN thing.
Are we-
Brand new. It's gonna be launched in the.
Are we selling trips now with
Yeah.
corn on a boat?
Yeah, I'm just trying to price
Yeah.
this, see what the value I can get is this. Regular $25,000. It's a weekend.
I think he's having a stroke, Brady. Yeah, no, that really does sound cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, X Corp. It's just not really landing.
I
dude.
couldn't
Sorry.
think of anything that is fishing related. If I fucking knew fishing, you know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm like, you get a boat rent, and then I'm like, wait, what's the cost on these boat rentals? I don't fucking know the cost associated with this. Out 30,000. And then like
No,
I'm
I
pouring
understand.
corn
You don't
out.
have to say anything, bro. You don't have
Okay.
to say anything. Like I'm offering him this opportunity. Like I can talk
Corp.
to my uncle. Like
This is a
Yeah.
safe space. You don't have to be funny.
no, it's okay, X Corp. You don't have to make up shit like out of anywhere. That's not what this show's about.
Yeah, that's not what this. We didn't come here to be funny.
We just went over this. We just went over. It's about nothing. Just do nothing. Stop.
The moment you start doing show prep, you've already lost.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I love
First
to make
prize
it.
is a
oh
10K
God,
trip.
it's so fun to make it satire.
Second prize, resin 3D printer. Those are expensive.
Resin 3D printer, yeah.
Like $1,000.
It's been so long, but I would say probably for a good one, 12 to 15. Like I mean, like a good one. But I mean, for entry level, probably still does fantastic. Maybe 8 for the full setup with resin and
Do they have like stores you can just go and like print shit at? Like, so it's like if you don't want to own the printer, but you want to maybe get something printed, can you just go somewhere?
There's online services. You can send them the STL file and they will print it and mail it to you. So you don't have to fuck with trial and error and wasted filament and all that. They got to figure it out. And
Really?
as soon as they get a good one, then they mail it to you.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to actually own the printer or anything.
Yeah.
Do they
I want to
ask
get
you
my
questions?
name like written in blocks, like kind of like steps. You know what I'm saying? They could do something like that.
You
Yeah.
can do that with children's toys.
Yeah. That's another way to do it. And just with a name with like traditional letters.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
just like put together, and it could be like plain, like
doable.
like don't even like put colors in it really, and I'll like paint it the way I want it to look. That'd be cool as fuck. Get a
Bro,
name done. Oh, I
that's
could
my
do that
new
for my
favorite.
mom. Or could you superimpose like Elvis on my mom's name?
I could put Elvis on your mom's everything.
All right, dude, I'll send you a naked picture of my mom, and you can print her up and just like have Elvis's face like as her clothes.
She's wearing the king.
Yeah. She loves that
Like
motherfucker.
one of those body paint things.
Does she have Elvis plates on the wall?
She does, but she has things
Fuck
even
yes.
cooler than that I bought her. I bought her a film reel from her favorite Elvis movie and had it framed like with the certificate of authenticity and everything.
Holy shit. Oh, it's actually from the filming?
Yes.
Wow. The
Um,
king
and you
farted in
can
the
see
same
through it.
studio space. Is that real?
The
I'm
way
big into
they
writing
framed
notes.
it, you can see through it. You can hold it up to the light.
Step one.
You know what I'm saying? And see the frame.
I'm
sorry.
big into
I
like
didn't
these
hear you.
visual aids, bro. This is actually my favorite shit ever. You don't have to. Be
You don't have to be funny. Oh, fuck. Velvet Elvis.
The Velvis.
Yeah, I bought her a guitar in the shape of Elvis clock. It's a guitar, and it's in the shape of Elvis, and it's a clock.
Yeah.
That's funny. X-Corp's being ironic. You don't have to be funny either, Brady.
No, that's fucking good. It's like, you know, that's a good little reminder. You're like, oh,
That's good, man.
that's good.
You don't have to be funny, dude.
Put it right up with my share believe. Shares believe right on here.
Hang it next to my live, laugh, love.
Now, Ted Lasso, greatest show. Anyone? Ted Lasso?
I watched, I swear to God, I watched either the preview or some of it. I think I watched an episode or two, but I don't think
Is that
I
one
got
of
very
those
far.
cartoons?
Yeah, don't watch like randomly. They have to watch from the beginning on that. They build character incredibly well, which a lot of new shows don't do.
It's a cartoon, though.
No, it's not.
Ted
Wait,
Lasso.
no, Ted Lasso's not a cartoon.
Believe, achieve.
No, good show. Good show.
Believe, achieve. I'm wondering if I have any other clips. Let's see. Is there anything else to share with the audience before we wrap this fucker up?
Yeah, I have a lot to share with him. So what do you guys think about? Yeah, I want to see Corn's fishing lures after he 3D prints them. Everybody needs to rally up and give money because we got to hit the goal. So like and subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Supertip.gg/CORNdiff. Let's make some voices. Let's get weird with it.
Here's a good one. Man, what's his fucking name on here? Let me just hide the CORNdiff. I commented, this is Spider Alamar, Monchichi, that I commented, I like how motivational it is over here on his channel. And He reads the comments. It's maybe something we should start doing. I don't know. Maybe we need to read more comments.
You said that the
CORNdiff
spider?
coming in.
Oh shit, this is great.
I like how Montanius.
Montanius.
CORNdiff coming in. I like how Montanius. CORNdiff coming in. I like how Montanius it is over here. Yeah, thank you very much. Montanius it is over here. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, bro, I'm writing that one down. I love that.
Montanius.
Is he live right now? Keep
No,
going.
this is just an
I'm gonna
old
say
clip.
something. Oh.
Oh, that's solid.
I was gonna throw out the word facetious for him.
That would get him.
That'd be quite facetious of you.
That'd get him.
Hey, Spider, do you feel like Joey is being really facetious towards you?
What?
Stop laughing, X-Corp. Like a scribe, dude.
CORNdiff
Like
is
a
a
scribe.
fucking piece of shit.
Do you call you a piece of shit for tripping him up on the words after?
No. It's
Yeah.
old Kevin Brennan clip.
You Gibbons, I also find it hard sometimes to get Montanius.
CORNdiff is a fucking piece of shit. You're welcome.
Later. Oh, we need this in some type of fucking promotional video with like Eye of the Tiger behind it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was fun. Well, we came, we laughed, we took Brady's call.
You did. Thank you.
We did. We did.
I don't know why.
I learned a lot. I hope you all learned a lot.
CORNdiff pillow or some socks so neat. A sticker on your truck, yeah, that's elite. Bucket hats shady, t-shirts prime. Mugs so bold they'll wake you on time. DirtDolphin.com, that's where it's at. CORNdiff gear, yeah, we got it all stacked. Mug, shirts, socks, oh man, don't wait. Get them right now before it's too late. WGNN mugs for the hardcore crew. Pineapple ham mugs, yeah, we got those too. Slap a sticker where it don't belong. Shop Dirt Dolphin, won't take too long.
Nice.